Hello everyone, and I'm making an audiobook of an AU of Mapleshade's Vengeance that I'm writing. I know that intro is terrible, but oh well, I'm just gonna start it. Chapter 1. Come on, dears, we've almost reached the river, Mapleshade said to her kits. She had just been exiled by ThunderClan, whose foxhearts had no sense of respect. But my legs are tired, Large Kit complained. His light brown fur was dotted with bits of roots and bracken. She scooped him up in her mouth and started trekking forward again. At last, the roaring of the river was heard. We made it, Mapleshade thought happily. We're here. Petchkit stared in awe at the rushing water. Pillkit batted at his muzzle. You've seen it before, mouse brain, she teased. Petchkit shoved his sister away. No pushing, Mapleshade stifled a laugh. She looked around for a way across the currents. Her gaze finally landed on a bridge in the distance. She started towards it. Mama, can we rest? Large Kit begged. He looked up at Mapleshade with hopeful eyes. Mapleshade smiled. All right, just for a little while, though. She stared fondly at her kids as they played in the shallows. They're going to be great warriors, no matter what clan they're in. After a few minutes, Mapleshade stood up. Rest time's over, kids, she said. They all looked at her with disappointment, but followed their mother to the bridge. As they arrived at the wind structure, Appledusk appeared on the other side. What happened? Why are you coming over to RiverClan? He bounded towards them. Mapleshade hung her head. ThunderClan found out, she said at last, and murmured, Those fox hearts. Are you coming to RiverClan? Appledusk said in shock. When she nodded, he suggested, You should see Darkstar. If she's in a generous mood, she may let you join. Mapleshade looked up hopefully. Really? She nuzzled her mate. Oh, thanks, StarClan. Lead us to camp. She picked up Patch Kit, and Appledusk picked up Large Kit, and Pale Kit rode on his back. As they trotted into RiverClan camp, a ginger she-cat ran over to Appledusk. Why are you back so late? Reed chimed, then looked to the kids in Mapleshade. Why are they here? Appledusk ignored her and went to Darkstar, who was sitting on Wet Rock. She looked down and met his gaze. Darkstar, the light brown Tom announced. Mapleshade from ThunderClan wishes to make RiverClan her own. She has been exiled. Why exactly has she been exiled? Darkstar tilted her head questioningly. Appledusk looked away. But because her kids... He stuttered and looked away. After a moment, he took a deep breath and glanced at his leader. Because her kids are half-clan. Murmurs of shock rippled through the spectating cats. I am their father. There was a shocking moment of silence. Reed stepped in front of Appledusk. If you're exiling him, I'm going too. She looked up her leader with determination. She must be more than a clanmate to Appledusk. Mapleshade thought bitterly. Large Kit, Patch Kit, and Pellet Kit hid between their mother's legs. I must say, I am very disappointed in you, Appledusk, Darkstar said. But you are a valuable warrior. For now, your punishment is to stay in camp for the rest of Greenleaf and Leafall. She turned to Mapleshade. As for you, it's against the warrior code to turn down anyone in need. You are allowed to stay, but you will be watched by me and the rest of RiverClan. Mapleshade's heart skipped a beat. I have a home, she thought, with Appledusk. She nuzzled her mate and he licked the top of her head. This is how it was meant to be. The kids looked happy too. They didn't understand how important this was, but they knew it was good. Reed stared at the family. What? She exclaimed. She ran over to Appledusk. Why? I thought you loved me. Appledusk looked at her with a blank face. Mapleshade was always my love. Even though she was from a different clan, me and her have a bond that cannot be broken. What about our kids? Reed's last word pierced through Mapleshade's heart. These two had kids? She finally noticed the She-Cat's plump belly. They have to grow up without a father, Appledusk said reluctantly. Reed's eyes flashed with a combination of emotions. Betrayal, anger, jealousy, sadness. Mapleshade almost felt bad. Appledusk always loved me, she reminded herself. He said nothing could change that. The pair mates walked away, leaving the ginger she-cat still fuming. It was clear she wasn't happy about this. Mapleshade and Appledusk headed to the nursery with their kids following close behind. Who was that cat? Why was she angry? Can we go to sleep? Polycat, Patchcat, and Largecat bombarded their parents with questions. Appledusk looked amused, and Mapleshade was just laughing. When they arrived at the nursery, she turned to her mate. I'm happy we could stay together With our kiss, she said. She pressed her cheek against Appledusk's. He licked her ear in return. Good night, my love, he said, and walked to the warrior's den. Mapleshade smiled once again and went into the nursery. The sky was painted orange, gold, and red as the sun set over the mountains of Mothermouth in the distance. Everything was beautiful.